What this channel absolutely does not need is another video on Soundwave, but we're going to make one. This is my original G1 Soundwave in the box. That's the broken guy in the box, my headless beat up Soundwave. And this is my slightly better off Soundwave. We've discussed him in a few past videos, starting with my original video when I lamented that there had not been a modern Soundwave that was a micro cassette player like the OG. Of course, at the time, I called him a boombox and not Walkman or micro cassette player. And also, I said that, you know, there was no modern version of this. And you guys, some of you were quick to reply in the comments, what an idiot. What a loser. Fair enough. Look how wobbly this guy is. But that's okay. That's why I make these videos. So you guys who know more about it can correct me. And that's okay. But I did express several times my love for G1 Soundwave. I think he's probably my favorite one. And once I realized that, in fact, there were modern variations of the original Walkman, I made a video about it with this guy. And we kind of talked about him a little bit. I don't know if I want to, you know what? Fine, we'll do a quick transformation of him before we move forward, just so we can get these guys set up. There you go. Did you see how quickly I did that? It was almost uncanny. Anyway, we compared these two guys. I was happy that they made a modern version, but there were some downsides to this. You know, obviously there's a difference in size. There are a few other variations. You know, it obviously doesn't transform the same way as the original. It's a little more complex, and it doesn't fold up as nicely. Once you do it, you have a couple things sticking out the back, and you know, there are the benefits and the downsides to these modern figures that just are possibly over-engineered or maybe not. You know, again, it's a preference, and I don't mind either one. But I thought that was the end of it. And then, let's see if we can get these guys to stand. And then I found this. And this, of course, is the modern reproduction. I believe, well, no, I don't want to say it. Yeah, sure, let's say it and get it wrong. I think this was maybe a Walmart exclusive, but probably not. I think I did order it through Walmart, but it's the, you know, 40th anniversary collection. It's these guys they put out to make this feel super old. We're just going to lay these guys to the side for now. And I don't know how I feel about these. I know this isn't the first time they've done this sort of thing, and I've seen in toy shops repros that look so good. For a few minutes, I've stood there thinking, oh my gosh, I can't believe I found an in-box G1 Transformer that obviously turned out to be a reproduction. Again, I am not an expert on Transformers. I collect a lot of different things. I do a lot of different things. I come in and out of my interest in these guys, so I'm not on top of all of it, and I don't claim to be. But, you know, once I did take an interest in collecting a lot of G1 figures again and kind of getting back into it, I would pay more attention and use toy stores, vintage toy shops to look out for them. And then I realized, you know, there were quite a few of these over the years. Now, at least for these, it's quite obvious it's a reproduction. You've got the 40 years there right on the front. But otherwise, it seems like they kind of keep it mostly very similar to the OG. But there are, of course, obvious differences as well. Now, of course, like I said, the reason I got a decent deal on this guy was part of the Bordas clip there. And, you know, so fine by me. I liked the box. The nostalgia is the images on the box, and I like that. And as you can see, everything stays fairly accurate, fairly similar on this box as the original. You got the transformation there, but I'm happy to see it's using the same transformation because obviously it's kind of a one-to-one reproduction, right? Mostly the same on the side. The big difference, of course, being that, you know, the original came with Buzzsaw, who in my first video I called, you know, Laserbeak over and over again because I said I always called him Laserbeak as a kid. So I just always called him Laserbeak. I preferred Laserbeak, and that's what I would have wished would have come with Soundwave. So I called him Laserbeak, and of course, several people in the comments were, what an idiot! But anyway, seems like for whatever reason that's corrected here because you actually get two cassettes. You get Laserbeak and Ravage, no Buzzsaw. So we have the red Laserbeak here as opposed to the yellow or gold Buzzsaw you got with the original. On the back, once again, the boxes are fairly similar. It's that same original artwork. The original G1 came with the tech specs for Buzzsaw and Soundwave, of course. Those are still here. This one comes with Laserbeak and Ravage because the toy comes with both of them. So that's kind of the difference there. Anyway, what I'm most concerned about is, you know, what I don't see here, the stickers and things like that. And I have no clue yet until I open this thing if this actually also comes with stickers to put on Soundwave yourself, and I really hope it does. I mean, I assume it does. That would be awesome. That's very nostalgic. And if it doesn't, well, that's just a shame. But anyway, I'm going to crack them open now. Okay. So here we have Soundwave. We've got Ravage, Laserbeak. Very excited about that. And various accessories, including his cannons that also work as AA batteries, I believe, to go into his backpack. So that's awesome. Get that little paper there. And we get our instructions. What I don't see are stickers. And so, yeah, I'm confused. This is how G1 came, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but did it not come with a sticker pack that you would put these stickers on yourself? I know a lot of G1 Transformers came that way, but that was 40 years ago. I've never, never bought one brand new in the box from back then, and my memory is fuzzy at best. So these came with sticker packs, right? And a lot of them did, and you would put the stickers on yourself. So is it the case that they've just foregone that with this one, or am I still just missing it? Anyway, we'll get this out of the package real quick and come back. Okay, so now he's out of the package. Let's get a better look at this guy. I have to say the lines are clean. The volume knob here on the back. Got the battery pack here that should just pop out like that, which it does. That's awesome. And yeah, obviously looking at it, it's going to be the same transformation as this guy. So let's go ahead and do a quick comparison. Transforming him back. Pretty messy transformation, but trying to do it looking around my camera and, anyway, there we go. And for a true comparison, let's put Laserbeak in here. That looks so cool. Look at that. Proper cassette. Slips right in, clicks in nicely. Love that. So here we go. And yeah, so there are no stickers, unless I just really missed them, that come with this guy. In fact, I'm going to look in the box again, so I don't need to be corrected about it. Anyway, so I don't think it comes with any stickers, so we're not going to have these on the legs like the original guy has. But other than that, it's a pretty close representation, but you see there are some differences in the coloring. It's not a pure exact one-to-one, which I think is kind of for the best anyway. But they're fairly close. Which also means transforming this guy should be a breeze. Tape pops out fairly well, so let's do that. Oh, that didn't feel great. Everything is really stiff, but I guess that's probably what you want right out of the box. So there we go. There is 40th anniversary. What do we call them? Just simply 40 years Transformers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's just a straight up modern reproduction. So there he is. Let's switch this guy back. There we go. I mean, he's way less wobbly than my guy. But here, when we see him side by side, we've got more yellow than gold on the new one. And again, we're missing some of the stickers. And the blue is a little lighter. Let's see the faces. We've got red visor for the eyes, red eyes instead of yellow. Other than that, on the back, pretty similar, pretty spot on. But yeah, definitely, apart from the general wobbliness and jankiness of my G1, I still got to say I prefer them, right? I mean, this guy is new and, you know, nice and solid. He's going to stand up really well, where this guy could use a little TLC to make him stand up properly. But he can usually, if I get him balanced just right. But that's just age. But still have to say, I definitely prefer the look of this guy for all his, you know, problems. But we're going to set them aside now and look at the... Here, hang on. Let's get Buzzsaw out. You know what, big guy? Have a seat. So remember Buzzsaw? Nice, easy, sleek. In fact, this guy's missing his head. I think in my box, he's got his head. This one's missing him, so I need to kind of swap those around. But that's Buzzsaw. And this modern laser beak, I imagine, is going to transform the same way. Pop the legs down, wings come out, head slides out and up. There we go. And imagine, let's see. We're going to pop these on like so, right? There we go. Pretty cool. At least he has, wait, get in there. I'm not even for sure for either one of my Buzzsaws if I actually still have these pieces, maybe in a box somewhere, but he looks really cool. It's nice to have a proper laser beak, and I have to say I kind of like him quite a bit. So now Ravage, I believe. I don't have a G1 Ravage to compare to. I don't think I have a G1 Ravage, but man, the transformation is nice on this guy as compared to the one that came with this guy. Everything just kind of slides out and looks really good. Don't know how much you can do with the feet. Yeah, you can bend the feet. Just trying to do it around. So you can bend the feet. And so I'm sure stand him up in some kind of cool way. And I imagine you take these bits and you got a couple options that we could put them on here. And there you go. See if we can get him to stand. That might be a little trickier. I'm sure there's a way. I'm just going to hold him. That's Ravage. I'm sure you can make him stand up, but I'm not going to try. This video is supposed to be quick. Now, of course, we have the two rockets for... Oh, okay, and I guess that's what these parts are. So we got to clip out these bits. They give you 3 rockets, which is nice, or, you know, whatever you want to call them. So we can take those, pop them in, supposedly in here, maybe? There we go. I don't know if they pew-pew or not. Oh, that extends. So that's kind of cool. I guess you have options to put one here, of course, use one as a weapon. This one does not extend like the other, but it comes apart like that. Anyway, not going to play with that too much. What I really wanted to check is how well these stowed away in the back, because that's what they're supposed to do. So we pop this off. Should be able to stick both of them in here. Suppose turn those in a bit. And there you go. It's good to go. Let's put Laserbeak back in there. This has been a quick little tour. This is not a review. This is just a kind of a first look, catch up on my life with Soundwave and all the Soundwaves. So there we have it. G1, he's old, he's taking a break. We have the modern one, what was this, Legacy United, I believe. I'll correct that name if I need to. And then the modern repro here, the 40-year Anniversary Soundwave. I have to say, though, this is not a review, but if you have this guy, I don't really see the need for this guy. Something about it, the magic is just missing from this as opposed to this. Like the lighter gray, the lighter blue, the lack of some of the stickers. I don't know. And why? Why no stickers? Why leave that out? If somebody knows if there's a good reason for that, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching this quick little Soundwave update number 700.